Geeks and nerds, who are they? What are they? Is there any difference between them? Well, my friends, for these answers and more, follow me.
Come on, then!
Spacekicker, as we delve into the secret origins of the greatest class of people the world has ever known. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we? High school. Yes, that bastion of cruelty that separated the once peaceful herd into a maniacal caste system based solely on who went through puberty first. This hellhole ran by the boys that grew faster and the women who looked far older than their years. That's where the geeks and nerds were bred. You see, the pretty people began to hang out together, and those not up to genetic par were left to themselves, quickly becoming prey to the better-looking. So they banded together, these outcasts, and through necessity of survival became friends. There are two types of people outside of the Johnnies of the world. They are the geek and the nerd. Let's begin with the nerds, shall we? Nerds are academic geniuses!
What do you mean, the big?
Well, let's say this Twinkie represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area. According to this morning's sample, it would be a Twinkie 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds.
That's a big Twinkie.
What they lack in social skills, they make up for in GPA. Geeks, on the other hand, aren't the best with math and science and are only slightly more adept at social situations.
Sorry, I mean, you got a guy or... Very hot! Very hot!
You can find them in drama and writing classes, heads constantly buried in fantasy books. Both, brought together to survive, find common points of interest for completely different reasons. One of these is Star Trek. While the nerd likes it for its utopian view of the world, it's pure science. The geek likes it because, well, there are spaceships, and sometimes we get a glance at a half-naked alien girl. Escapist entertainment becomes their bread and butter, their way of staying out of the repressive present, that is, till college. While those genetic freaks called jocks have to pay to get friends, geeks and nerds find a place where they can flourish. Geeks and nerds no longer need to remain together for survival. In fact, they find out that there are more people that have their same interests all over the place. Nerds depart, focusing their passions where they belong in things like medicine, engineering, and chemistry. Geeks pour themselves into their lofty dreams of acting, filmmaking.
You get your chance. Important thing is when it comes, you gotta grab it with both hands.
Soon nerds are making money hand over fist, the cruelty of high school disappearing from their mind's eye. Geeks are often found asking, "Would you like fries with that?" whilst working on their latest book. Geeks and nerds reunite in the real world all the time. The geeks are dreaming up new stories, new ways of making someone laugh, while the nerds are figuring out just how to deliver those stories and chuckles to the world. The dreamers and the dream makers. Yes, geeks and nerds find themselves proud that their best days were not behind them, but boldly going forward into the future where jocks don't dare to go. We are the dreamers and then architects of those dreams, complementing each other with artistic visions brought about by engineering feats and marvels. We are the nerds and geeks. We are the ones that move and shape the world.